friends, it's Tim and Helen with Wine About Real Estate, and today we are going to talk about 8 tips for saving when it comes to buying your first house.
And I know that we said we we're going to do 3 weeks of rosés, but we actually kind of like the dark horse, so we kind of came back because we had 2 bottles. So to that, we're drinking the dark horse again. So we like rosés, so this will be the last series of the rosés. But anyway, let's figure out. So we do buyer consult.
Yes.
And one of our questions that we do ask is, hey, do you need a lender? Do you need a loan? Or are you paying cash?
Yes.
And one of the questions our buyers usually ask us is, how much do I need? Right? So when we do our buyer consult, we try to say, hey, that is going to be dependent on the type of loan product. So we will introduce you to a loan officer and someone that we trust, someone that we've worked with, or you can find your own, and we'll give you our recommendations as well. But just make sure that you give yourself some wiggle room in case you get a multiple bid situation.
Yes.
Right? And some of the money that you need is going to be for down payment, your closing costs, inspections, appraisals, and we'll talk about that during our buyer consult.
Yeah. So at least you have a goal as far as saving your money. You have a budget in mind. So I think it will help with your planning as far as savings.
Absolutely.
Number 2 is you have to manage your debt. So credit card bills, student loans, things like that. You should take into consideration when it comes to getting a mortgage, because the loan officer will take a look at that and compare that with your income, right? And to determine how much you are qualified for. So I would take care of those items if you are able.
Yeah, and usually we tell our clients to talk to the loan officer, because the loan officer will actually tell you, pay this off, don't pay this off, this doesn't matter.
Yes.
And and a lot of our clients will see that the credit cards are being paid at closing, so stuff like that. So we're not the financial people. We're just our goal is to get you to a house. So the debt questions and how much you need, we'll do a very generic, broad overview, but the loan officer will definitely help you, guide you through that.
Yeah.
But to kind of help you save, like sometimes it may behoove you to put a hold on your retirement savings, like on your IRAs and stuff like that, because you can't pull it.
Right.
Well, you could, but you'll have to pay a big penalty. So a lot of our clients that know that they're going to buy a house, they'll put a little bit of a hold. I'm not saying don't do it, but just putting a hold on some of your retirement savings, because in our opinion, buying a house does provide long-term equity as well. So it's a good investment.
Absolutely. Next is a very familiar one to us.
Very familiar.
Call mommy and daddy and ask for help.
A lot.
I guess. Yeah. Instead of Christmas, instead of getting, I don't know, shoes, Xbox, ask for money instead.
Yeah. So and this comes with the same caveats. Don't you can't just get the money. It is it does have to be sourced. But we are seeing a lot more of like grandparents giving gift funds to their grandsons and grandkids for to buy their house. They understand, especially our grandparents, that they understand the importance of owning a home. So we're seeing that a lot.
Yes. Next,
I do this.
Yeah, allocate a certain amount of your paycheck towards your saving account. Make it automatic if possible. Online banking should make that very easy for you. And out of sight, out of mind, just let it go into that saving account and spend what you have on the checking account.
Absolutely. I have one of the things that I learned when I was doing all this is, it's a set amount every month, and the minute it comes in, it automatically goes out, so I don't even see it. Right? Yeah.
That's good. That's a great idea.
Yeah. So then I know that it's just already gone. So yes. What about subscriptions? I know that you guys all have Spotify, YouTube, Google, Netflix, Hulu, and everything else. But you know what? Some of the stuff. Let's see how. And what is it? Disney Plus. Really, you guys, you don't need every single subscription out there. So
if you're not using it. Unsubscribe.
Yes.
Unsubscribe. I was reading an article the other day. It says to unsubscribe your emails too, because depending on where you shop, you may get all those coupons. Oh, buy this. This is on sale. This is on sale. So that's tempting. So unsubscribe.
Yeah, I see that. Okay.
Yeah.
What about if you already own a home?
Refinance.
Yes.
mortgage rates are still very low right now. I actually refinanced my house recently, and I saved about $400 a month on my payment, so that helps a lot.
Yeah, and I actually refinanced, and it ended up being the same amount from a 30-year to 15-year because I actually had.
So you reduced it by half.
Yeah, so I got instead of the 30-year mortgage, I was paying the same amount with the rates being so low. I was able to get into a 15-year mortgage. So
That's
so refinancing may help you save. So that's, again, we're here to help you, not not necessarily always help you buy a house, but we always give you some good advice.
Yeah.
And the last one.
So Marie Kondo, anything that doesn't bring you joy, sell it, sell it, sell it.
Oh my gosh, yes, it's crazy what people buy on Facebook, the Facebook Marketplace. So yeah, I mean, sell it, get some cash for it, and if it doesn't bring you joy, get rid of it. It's part of our 2 weeks ago I think we talked about being the minimalist.
Yes.
Sin. So
minimalist and declutter the house.
Yeah.
Right? Things that you don't need anymore, things that you don't use, just let it go.
Let it go. Marie Kondo, sorry. Marie Kondo. I'm getting this rosé is strong. Alrighty, guys. That being said, thank you so much for subscribing to us, following us. We really, really appreciate it. We like drinking. So that being said, cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.